Venezuela, a nation grappling with economic turmoil and political polarization, once again finds itself at a crossroads. The recent presidential election, held on insert date of the fictional 2024 Venezuelan presidential election, has yielded a deeply contested result, pushing the country further into uncertainty. The incumbent, name of fictional incumbent president, claimed victory with insert a percentage between 50.1 and 54% of the vote. His main challenger, name of fictional opposition leader, disputed the results, alleging widespread fraud and calling the election a blatant power grab. The announcement of the election results ignited immediate controversy, splitting the nation into two distinct camps. Supporters of the incumbent president celebrated what they perceived as a democratic victory, while the opposition decried the results as illegitimate, further deepening the existing political divide. International observers expressed serious concerns about the electoral process, citing irregularities and a lack of transparency that cast a long shadow over the legitimacy of the outcome. As the dust settles, Venezuela stands precariously balanced on a knife's edge. The disputed election has exacerbated existing tensions, leaving the nation yearning for a resolution that seems increasingly elusive. With both sides entrenched in their positions, the path forward remains shrouded in uncertainty, threatening to plunge the country further into turmoil. In the immediate aftermath of the election, the government proclaimed a sweeping victory, heralding the results as a resounding endorsement of their rule. They vehemently dismissed the opposition's explosive allegations of fraud as desperate attempts to sabotage the democratic process. State-run media amplified these declarations, flooding the airwaves with images of ecstatic crowds reveling in the so-called triumph. Yet, the opposition stood unyielding, charging the government with orchestrating a grand scheme to rig the election. They highlighted glaring irregularities, from voter suppression to stark discrepancies between official tallies and independent counts. The opposition's fiery accusations struck a chord with a large swath of the populace, igniting a powder keg of tension and setting the stage for an explosive showdown. Allegations of electoral manipulation have plagued Venezuelan elections for years, and the 2024 presidential race proved to be no exception. International observers and independent monitoring groups raised concerns about the lack of transparency and fairness in the electoral process. Reports emerged of widespread irregularities, casting a dark cloud over the legitimacy of the outcome. One of the most significant concerns centered around the Electoral Commission, which was widely perceived as being biased towards the incumbent government. Critics pointed to the Commission's opaque decision-making processes and its failure to adequately address the opposition's concerns as evidence of its lack of impartiality. The electoral roll itself came under scrutiny, with allegations of deceased voters remaining on the list and eligible voters being removed or relocated without their knowledge. Furthermore, independent observers documented numerous cases of voter intimidation and coercion, particularly in areas known to be opposition strongholds. Opposition witnesses reported instances of pro-government paramilitary groups patrolling polling stations, harassing voters, and discouraging participation. These allegations painted a disconcerting picture of a manipulated electoral process designed to stifle dissent and ensure the incumbent's victory. If you found this valuable, hit like and subscribe for more Byte News. Take care and see you next time.